A very rare character, a huge update to TRON Lightcycle run, new cast member costumes, so many snacks, and a new meet and greet. We've got all the latest Disney news coming up right now here on DFB Guide. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog here. Happy Saturday, happy February. We've got a lot to talk about today, so grab your favorite morning beverage or evening beverage if you're watching this later in the day, and let's get started. We've got another big and fun update on Magic Kingdom's newest ride, TRON Lightcycle Run. Disney has shared that the curved wave canopy for the TRON ride, which is called the Upload Conduit, was officially powered on in its entirety recently. We've seen the canopy lit up at night before, but now the full canopy has been illuminated, and it is amazing. But the lights don't simply illuminate the canopy in a single way. What's really spectacular is when the light cycles pass by, the lights on the Upload Conduit dance across the canopy and leave glowing hexagons. We can't wait to stand below this canopy once the ride is officially opened and experience it fully with light cycles racing through, guests aboard the ride, Team Orange chasing us, and the music pumped in. We were in Magic Kingdom and saw some TRON cast members walking around in their brand new outfits. These are inspired by the outfits worn by Lightcycle racers in the TRON movies. One cast member was even kind enough to pose for us, showing off the black, white, and blue uniforms. The back even has the details from the TRON movie outfit. Also, we love the vibes this cast member is giving us. He is definitely having fun. Remember, the TRON Lightcycle Run opens on April 4th, 2023, and park passes for that day for all guests except annual pass holders are still available. Cast member, annual pass holder, and Disney Vacation Club previews for the ride have been announced as happening. For everything you need to know about this new ride, head to our website at disneyfoodblog.com. All right, ready for a super rare character sighting that you're going to love? We were on a leisurely journey through Disney's Hollywood studios this week when we saw a rare character greeting guests. Max Goof in his Powerline costume. We ran into him over on Grand Avenue by the entrance to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Powerline Max has been featured at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, but it is very rare to see him in the parks. While there's no official character meet and greet for Powerline Max listed on the My Disney Experience app, keep an eye out for him the next time you're at Hollywood Studios. Now, back in November of 2022, Disney started adding Hey Disney Alexa devices to the hotel rooms at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. Now we got an up-close look at how Hey Disney works in the hotel room. We're staying at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, which is where we found the latest in Disney Resort technology. The Hey Disney device is an Amazon Alexa-enabled virtual assistant that lives in your hotel room. The device has a touch screen as well as audio command capabilities and can even understand custom voice assistants that you can set up. Just say, Hey Disney, and your assistant can answer questions about a variety of topics like weather, guest services at the hotel, resort amenities, and more. You can also use your device to interact with your favorite characters and other fun activities. Check out this video showing how you use your Hey Disney device. The Hey Disney devices are more than information hubs. You can use yours to request extra linens, listen to a bedtime story, get dining recommendations, and plenty of other functional requests. And if you want to know more about these new devices, we've got a ton of info on our website. Disney's made quite the update to some cast member costumes this week. If you're looking for a PhotoPass cast member, you're going to be looking for a lime green shirt now. Previously, these cast members wore white button-ups with navy bottoms. While this might be a subtle change, it'll make it easier for guests to find those special photographers who will help capture their Disney memories. Also, these costumes are especially green because they were made from recycled material. Way to go, Disney. Want some new Disney threads to match those new cast member costumes? We've got a bunch of merch to choose from on our website. No matter what kind of Disney person you are, a rides person, a snacks person, a subtle Disney fan, or a loud and proud Disney fan, we've got you covered. Go check it out at dfbstore.com. And I thank you in advance for supporting our team and our channel. February is Black History Month, and Disney is going all out for the celebration at both Disney World and Disneyland in California. There are all kinds of new treats and snacks all over Disney World Resort. We've been going through them, eating everything, and some we're going to even highlight later in this video. For a list of everything you can expect to see this month in the parks, head to our website at disneyfoodblog.com. Get ready for a whole lot of food, fun, and stellar entertainment at the 2023 Epcot Flower and Garden Festival. One part of the fest we look forward to every every year are the Garden Rocks concert series. That's jam-packed with talented recording artists from all around the world. And now Disney's shared the full lineup of new and returning artists for the Garden Rocks concert series. There are some returning favorites on the list, like Smash Mouth, Plain White T's, and Simple Plan. And there are some new artists on the list, like Casting Crowns and Switchfoot. For the full list, head to our website at disneyfoodblog.com. Make sure you mark your calendars for any artists you might want to check out at the festival. Plus, starting on February 9th, you can reserve Garden Rocks dining packages and secure your spot for these shows. Now, is Disney keeping a secret? Maybe. Disney's currently looking for singers, dancers, and actors for a new limited-run musical at the Hyperion Theater in Disneyland Resort. The casting call doesn't specify which musical will be playing at the theater, but in the description for the roles, Disney states that the new show will be an exciting new Broadway-caliber theatrical production and will be available for a limited time inside the Hyperion Theater. Although Disney didn't specify the characters, you can see a list of the type of actors they're planning to cast. One role is for 3 women who are a fun, energetic, and musical sisterhood that acts as the occasional Greek chorus. Could we be seeing a Hercules production soon? That chorus could be the muses from Hercules, but keep in mind that a Greek chorus is a general theatrical device that could be used in any performance. It's just another word for a set of performers who comment on the actions and drama in the play. And while we're talking about interesting Disney casting calls, there's another one on the website for a lookalike of Hiro Hamada from Big Hero 6. Disneyland is remodeling the Pacific Wharf area to become San Francisco, the setting of Big Hero 6, so it's possible that this is in preparation for the new land. Can't wait to meet Hiro! Work on this project officially began in January 2023. Now, for some people, the best part of a Disney trip is meeting the characters. Well, we bet there's one character experience you haven't done yet. If you haven't been to the M&M store in Disney Springs, you're missing out on a fun time because it's bursting with color, plus you can literally design your own M&Ms. However, there's now a new experience at the store, and it's a character meet and greet. Yep, you can now meet an actual M&M's character. Say hello to Yellow. So here's how it works. M&M's characters will come out to greet guests every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 12 to 8 p.m. Eventually, the store is hoping to add more characters and have the meet and greets every day. So if you're looking for a fun activity for the whole family that doesn't need a park ticket, head on over to the M&M store, say hello to these characters, and get photos with them. It's the beginning of a new month, and you know that means Disney snacks. It's time to check out the new treats over at Gideon's Bakehouse in Disney Springs. This month has brought back the Eternal Flame cookie that's made with Gideon's special house-made ancho, cayenne, and cinnamon spice mix. It's infused with an essence of cherry and topped with chocolate-covered cherries. It's basically a chocolate cherry cookie. This has been a hit for us both last year and the year before, so yeah, we're ready to eat this one again. It has a rich flavor similar to the triple chocolate cookie, so if you love chocolate, this is a good one for you, but remember there's that little bit of spice there. The cherries give it a bit of extra chewiness that we don't usually get with Gideon's, and each bite has just that little bit of heat, but it does sit on your tongue for a bit. The Eternal Flame cake has also made a comeback this month. It's a 3-layer double frosted chocolate cake with red cherry buttercream and an outer layer of chocolate fudge buttercream mixed with a little bit of that Eternal Flame spice. You'll even find cherry roses on it. This cake has been a hit for us in the past too. The buttercream on it is delicious. Gideon's also has the Fire and Iced Coffee this month, which is a smooth mocha nitro cold brew with a warm, spicy finish. It's pretty spicy, so if you don't mind some heat, then you might like this one. As part of Celebrate Soulfully, there are new treats all over Disney World throughout February, and from February 1st through the 28th, you can find the Sweet Potato Lunchbox Tart at Woody's Lunchbox. This one's a classic lunchbox tart with cinnamon brown sugar icing, toasted marshmallows, and pecans. You can get it for $4.49. When we first got this one, we noticed how adorable it is. It looks delicious with marshmallows toasted to perfection. Our first thought when trying the tart, though, was that it really reminded us of Thanksgiving. The textures were great, with a nice contrast between the gooey marshmallow, crunchy pecans, and soft cookie-like exterior. The sweet potato filling was minimal, but the flavor was still prominent, along with the cinnamon sugar that was mixed in. We did find this treat to be very sweet, and we can see how the icing might be overwhelming to someone who doesn't have the biggest sweet tooth. If you're looking for a lighter dessert or don't like sweet potato, we suggest skipping this one and trying a different different lunchbox tart. Meet the Creole smoked sausage sandwich. This is a smoked andouille sausage on a roll with Piccadilly relish and stewed black-eyed peas. This was delicious. The sweet flavor of the relish paired perfectly with the smoked sausage. Although there was a generous portion of relish, it wasn't overwhelming and even had sweet peppers inside. The sausage was a bit spicy. It was also perfectly cooked, very tender and juicy, and we enjoyed this one. Would recommend it to anyone feeling adventurous with trying new foods, especially if you like smoked sausage. If you're not a fan of relish or black-eyed peas though, you might want to sit this one out. You'll be able to grab this for yourself at Flame Tree Barbecue for $12.79. You'll find 2 new eats over at Jock Lindsay's all February long as part of the Celebrate Soulfully event. First up, we're trying the chicken on the egg. This dish consists of deviled eggs topped with buttermilk fried chicken and hot honey sauce. You can get it for $15. Now, we loved this combo. The chicken was wonderfully crispy with a delicious sauce that is sweet as honey, but with a buffalo-like heat that tingles on your tongue. The deviled egg is just like any normal egg, but it's paired wonderfully with the chicken, making an unexpectedly delicious combo. We do think these are a little messy to eat and hard to do so in one bite, and we wish the deviled egg filling was a little thicker. Unless you dislike eggs or chicken or aren't a big fan of unique eats, we can recommend this one. Next up, we went for something a little sweeter with the fried sweet potato pie. It's a sweet potato filled pastry with spiced cinnamon sugar, maple bourbon sauce, and roasted pecan crumble for $10. The sweet potato filling is smooth and spiced really well, and the whole treat really tastes like Thanksgiving, but the sauce has an overwhelming bourbon flavor, and the dough was a little undercooked. We also think this is a big price to pay for only 2 small pies. If you're not a fan of sweet potatoes or bourbon, we definitely say stay away from this one, but if you're a pie fan, try it out. These will be available at Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar in Disney Springs all month long. Here at DFB, we love a mac and cheese, and I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't tell you about this next one. You can grab the Southern Baked Mac and Cheese from Contempo Cafe over at the Contemporary Resort. This take on the classic dish is a 4-cheese baked macaroni inspired by Chef Savage's grandma's recipe. This is extra cheesy because it's got cream cheese, Gouda, and a blend of yellow cheddar, Monterey Jack, and white cheddar. Yeah, it's basically a mac and cheese brick, and it's incredible. So all of that cheese, this is a heavier snack. It's a tad greasy, but in the best way possible. If you order a 4-cheese mac and cheese, this is what you should expect. If you love cheese and you love mac and cheese, you're going to want to try this. And since it's at the Contemporary, it's just a short walk or monorail ride away from the Magic Kingdom, which means it's easy to get even if you're not staying at this hotel. You can grab it for $11.99. From February 1st to March 31st, Tiana fans will want to head over to Disney's Hollywood Studios, go all the way down Sunset Boulevard, and stop at Hollywood Scoops for Tiana's Mardi Gras shake. This festive treat is a cinnamon vanilla milkshake topped with a Mardi Gras king cake donut. We're big fans of the milkshakes at Hollywood Scoop, so it's no surprise this one was a hit. The milkshake was so rich and creamy with a very big cinnamon taste. Note that you'll need to like cinnamon to appreciate this one. It's a cinnamon lover's dream. The icing on the cup is pretty generic and is mostly there to hold up the sprinkles. The donut was a cake donut, and although our reporter isn't a big fan of cake donuts, we still thought it was pretty good. The sprinkles were adorable, especially those gold coins, which also add a nice crunchy texture. So if you're looking for something new to try and you'll love a milkshake, grab this through the end of March for $9.49. Okay, so quick note, there are so many fun snacks and treats all over Disney World right now. How do you know which ones are the best and a must try? Well, we are here to help you out. That's why we eat literally everything in Disney World. Everything new that comes out, we are there. You can check out our 2023 DFB Guide to Walt Disney World Dining. It's a guidebook with tons of information in it. Everything you would ever need to know about Disney food is in there. You can easily download it onto your phone or your iPad, and we guarantee your money back if you're not satisfied. The link to check it out is in the description box below. Now on to more snacks. We found a new dessert over at Disney's All-Star Movies Resort. It is the perfect mix of 2 fan favorites. The banana pudding cheesecake is a twist on 2 classic desserts. A banana cheesecake with vanilla pudding, vanilla wafer crust, and a brulee banana. And the dessert was a delight. The cheesecake was soft and creamy with a light banana flavor, nothing too strong or too sweet. The crust was buttery and crumbly, and the Mickey wafer was a very cute touch. The caramelized banana added a nuttiness to the whole dessert, and we really didn't find too much to complain about here. We wanted more and probably could have eaten about 12 of these little things. If you want to try the banana pudding cheesecake for yourself, you can grab it for $6.49. Introducing the Valentine Red Velvet Cone. You can find this snack at Swirls on the Water in Disney Springs. This is made with Dole Whip strawberry, chocolate soft serve ice cream, heart sprinkles, and a chocolate-covered Mickey-shaped cookie, all served in a red waffle cone. You can pick this one up for $6.49. In terms of looks, there's no denying that it's Instagrammable. Very pretty treat. The red in the cone really pops, the sprinkles add a fun touch, and the Mickey cookie on top is the icing on the cake, quote-unquote. In terms of taste, it's a solid treat, combining those classic Valentine's Day flavors of strawberry and chocolate. But keep this in mind, the chocolate and strawberry here are very different in terms of texture and flavor, mainly because the chocolate is soft serve ice cream and the strawberry is Dole Whip. And that could just be because the machines were acting up, but it was kind of weird for us. But what's the big problem or danger with this one? Well, actually it's the cone, or rather the sprinkles and the way they're stuck to the cone. While the sprinkles on the cone create a neat effect visually, it looks like Disney used a clear, liquid, sugary substance to stick them there. That might otherwise be fine, but in this instance, that liquid made things very sticky and hard to eat. That sugary substance practically made our teeth stick together, and that was unexpected in a not so great way. We can see this really discouraging people from eating the rest of the cone because you have to get through that extremely sticky portion at the top to get to the good part closer to the bottom. Overall, if you love strawberry Dole Whip and chocolate ice cream, want a pretty Valentine's Day treat, and are willing to chomp through that sticky portion, this could be a good option for you. At Sassagoula Floatworks and Food Factory at Port Orleans French Quarter, you can now find the Comeback Chocolate Cake. This is a slice of chocolate cake with a salty pecan coconut topping, and it's priced at $5.99. One of our DFB team members tried this, and when we asked them what was good about it, their response was quite literally everything. Now, is it the best German chocolate cake they've ever had? Maybe not, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this is very, very good. In fact, they were honestly shocked at just how tasty it is. The cake is wonderfully moist, and the filling was fantastic. There was a good distribution of coconut throughout, and it wasn't overly sweet, at least to us. Plus, it's got some chocolate drizzled on top along with those pecans, which make the cake even better. The portion size is also pretty good, considering it's $5.99. Truthfully, we got zero complaints about this one. If you love German chocolate cakes, coconut, and chocolate, the Comeback Cake is one you could be coming back for time and again. But be warned, you've only got until February 28th to try this one out. If you loved the corn cake from Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, you may like this new treat. The Donald corn cake is $6.25. You can grab it at the outdoor snack carts near Cinderella Castle. Don't be fooled, it looks just like corn on the cob, but it's actually dessert. Now, we loved this treat. It was sweet without being overbearing, and the white chocolate didn't have that weird film that we've experienced with other white chocolate toppings in the park before. It's fairly small, not exactly shareable, but it has the right amount of sweetness, and we think it can easily be eaten by one person unless you just wanted a couple of bites to try it out. We found a pair of ears that feature two rare Toy Story 4 characters. If you're interested, head to Magic Kingdom to pick up these ears, which we found at Curtain Call. But without further ado, here you go, the Ducky and Bunny ears. We previously spotted these in Disneyland and online, but they've made their way to the east. Just look at how fuzzy they are, and one side represents Ducky, the other Bunny, and that side even has bunny ears. It all comes together with a fuzzy green bow. If you can't get to Disney World, don't worry, you can get them online, like I said, $34.99. We also spotted some Sully ears that are done up in Sully's colors, and previously we saw these in Disneyland as well. We're not seeing them online though. They even have Sully's horns. These are $34.99 as well. Also in Magic Kingdom, we found the new fluffy Valentine's Day mini ears. They're perfectly pink, and they feature several mini roses on both ears with a large bow right in the middle adorned with mini white hearts. The back of the ears are also covered in a thin layer of pink glittery fabric. While we can see why these romantic ears wouldn't be everyone's cup of tea, we think they're the perfect pair for the upcoming holiday. We found these at Fantasy Fair in Magic Kingdom for $34.99. Class of 2023, we spotted these graduation Mickey ears at the Emporium in Magic Kingdom. These are a perfect accessory for those heading to the parks to celebrate such a momentous life event. Congratulations. These black Mickey ears are on a satiny blue headband, and they even come with a mini graduation hat and tassel. Class of 2023 is embroidered down the side in the band in yellow gold to commemorate the graduation year. And one of our favorite features, they do come with Disney's newest style of tearaway tag, so you won't need a pair of scissors to cut off that long tag they used to have. These ears cost $34.99. Dooney and Bourke has released a line of accessories inspired by 1950s Fantasyland in Disneyland. These pieces have a light Tiffany blue base and are covered with symbols and icons from the park. Even though this is Disneyland merchandise, we found these at Epcot, but you can also purchase them online. In this collection, you'll find a wallet for $168, a satchel bag for $298, and a tote bag for $268. For even more Disney Parks news, be sure to sign up for our newsletter. Follow us on your favorite social media platform as well for more fun content. Thanks for listening, everyone, and thanks for watching. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.